We got some questions. We have the answers. Let's Chicle Chat about it.
Chicle?
Welcome to Chicle Chat. It's your boy Chicle. I've been asking you guys last week to ask me any questions that you have, and you guys brought in some pretty good questions, so we're about to answer them right now. But before we do, I have a question for you. Can you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up, please? Please? Okay, thank you. Now with that, let's go dive into the questions. What is your next upcoming show? Well, as of right now, I'm just taking a little break from performing. I've been doing shows back to back to back, and I'm just a little burned out. But if I ever decide to audition for a show and perform in it, you guys have been following me on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, so you guys know when I'll be in a show. As much as I want to do a show right now, there's a lot going on. Speaking of which, I've been asked this so much, and people are actually asking me this for this Q&A. Why am I not auditioning or performing in Newsies? Well, here's the thing. West and the Bad Music Theater Company is doing a show in May, and it is Newsies. I am one of those people who are not in the show. A lot of people were expecting me to not only audition, but to perform in the show. So why the heck am I not doing it? Well, number one, I just wanted to just take a break, because like I said, I was doing shows back and forth. And number two, I wanted to just spend more time with Rebecca. You know, I love my girlfriend, and you know, ever since I've been working full time and doing all this other stuff, I want to be able to, you know, spend some time with Rebecca. And third of all, when my grandpa was still alive, I was just trying to watch out for him and take care of him as much as I can before he passed. May Poppy rest in peace. And so, as much as I wanted to do Newsies, it was just not good timing for my end. This next question is a very specific one. Do you ever dance in the theater with Pokemon while Becca and your family watch? Okay, so like 90% of the question is a yes. 10% is no for the Pokemon part, because as much as I love Pokemon, there has never been a theatrical performance of Pokemon as of now. I am not aware of, but yes, my girlfriend has seen me in shows before. My family obviously have seen me in shows before with theater and dance, but not theater and dance with Pokemon. Although that would be really great if I could be in the show with Pokemon, or even better, direct it, because I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. What was your first concert? I really don't remember how long ago it was, but I just remember the most oldest memory that I have ever been to a concert was a Hilary Duff concert when she was like famous back in Disney Channel in the early 2000s. I was probably like 6 or 7 maybe. My sister was there. My mom took us to this concert. It's been a while. Who's got the best burgers in Reno? Very, very random. So first of all, I don't even know who this person is, and I don't even know how he knew that burgers were my favorite food. Reno? I don't live in Reno, but sometimes I do, and if I do go to Reno, I hardly ever go to places that they have good burgers. Like, I want to say Mel's or Burger Me. I can't just say In-N-Out. The burgers are good, but that doesn't count. I'm gonna pick my final answer and just say Mel's. Oh gosh. Now I really want a burger. Why do you say let's Chicle Chat about it in every video? Well, the answer is very simple. It's a catchphrase. It's a way to open up an episode of Chicle Chat. It's catchy. It's like saying let's talk about it or let's discuss about it. But since it's a very catchy thing, ever since I decided to name it Chicle Chat, I decided to make an epic intro by saying let's Chicle Chat about it. I love saying that every time I start a video, and I just think it's very catchy. So let's Chicle Chat about it. Favorite kind of chips? Barbecue Lay's. The Lay's brand. Barbecue. Do you believe aliens exist? No. Okay, we got a few questions for the Pokemon Go followers and subscribers. Somebody who's asking about some sites that I use for news and updates in the Pokemon Go app. I would say a few sites that I use are PokemonGoLive.com, PokemonGoHub.com, and LeakDuck.com. That's where I get some information about some events, details, news, and other stuff involving the game Pokemon Go. Because on Chicle Productions, I have a little side show called Pokemon Go Ahead, and I'm just in love with Pokemon Go, so I decided to make that my own series. I not only play the game, but I provide news and updates whenever the game has an announcement for something epic for that game. Do you keep one of each Pokemon catches or just shinies and battle mons? Okay, so she's asking like if I not only catch Pokemon of certain kinds, but do I keep them or not? So yeah, I pretty much keep almost everything that I catch, at least some that I think are valuable and rare and exclusive or cool or useful. If I catch something that's very useless, I obviously get rid of it. Okay, this is the last Pokemon Go question. Will you be able to play another in-person Pokemon Go event this year? Last month, my homeboy Chris and I flew out to Las Vegas for the Hoenn Tour at Sunset Park. It was a blast. It had its ups and downs, but for being there for our first and only in-person event thus far, it was a blast. And honestly, I would like to go and travel to another place for an in-person event. It's very pricey, obviously, because of the traveling, the hotel, the food, and obviously the event itself. So if there's an opportunity in the near future that I'm able to afford, we'll obviously play, but as of right now, we'll have to see. Who inspires you? There's a lot of different people who inspire me in my life, whether it's like somebody who I'm close to or people who I've like watched and observed over the years. Recently, ever since I like got huge into theater and stuff, I would say Fred Astaire is definitely somebody who I've been inspired by because he is very unique and one of a kind as a performer and as an individual. His style is so different, his presence is so different, and it's just so unique, and his tapping is just so mesmerizing. It's just like he is like a completely different dancer comparing to everyone else. Like he shaped up the tap community and everything. All right, one last question, and I get asked this a lot. Oh gosh, when are you going to propose to your girlfriend? Oh gosh, anything involving Rebecca makes me blush. I get a little bit hesitant when people ask me this. So Beck and I have been together for like over 2 years, and obviously we've been very happy and we always have a great time and stuff like that. I could see it happening. I could see myself just like get on my knee and asking her the big question. The thing that throws me off is when people ask me when it's going to happen. I don't have an answer for when, but I know for sure in the future I would like to see Becca and I definitely together as a married couple. It's just that one, money, and then two, we haven't lived together yet, so like I want to see how that goes, you know? I hopefully like nothing too different happens. But obviously like there's a lot of things that could go well and wrong, but you know, I try not to get paranoid thinking about it. But at the end of the day, I definitely see Rebecca and I together for a very long time. When? I don't know. Guys, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for asking me these questions. And hey, if you guys didn't ask me any questions or like forgot, first of all, what the heck is wrong with you? Second of all, if you want to leave your questions for another Q&A in the future, let me know down in the comments below what your questions are, and be sure to add a hashtag AskChicle so that I know that it's for the Q&A. The more questions that we get, the sooner we do another Q&A. So be sure to ask as many random, curious questions that you guys have. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time for another episode. Peace out.